Lucy 语言家教. Welcome to Lucy Language Tutoring. I'm Scott, and this is Lucy. Real English, no textbooks, no classrooms. Today's lesson was produced in Taiwan's capital city of Taipei. Please listen to this recording while reading the lesson. Enjoy today's lesson. It's all coming right now from Lucy Language. Here's the vocabulary words in this lesson. Seeing things.
看花眼了
Hallucination.
幻觉
Optical illusion.
视错觉
Classic.
经典的
Naked.
裸体的
Television network.
电视网路
Foregrounds.
前景
Backgrounds.
背景
Recognize.
认得
Confuse.
搞混
Vase.
花瓶
Alternate.
轮流交换
Dizzy.
头晕
Relative size.
相对尺寸
Oddity.
奇妙
Ruler.
量尺
Off center.
偏离中心点
Object.
物体
Convert.
换成
Stable.
固定的
Look directly at.
直视
Look off to the side.
注视周边
Is this diver naked, or are we seeing things? In this case, the nude guy isn't an hallucination. His missing swimsuit is an optical illusion. Today, Lucy and I'll show you some of the world's most classic optical illusions. But first, let's return to the diver and the mystery of his missing swimsuit. The graphics are in just the right spot that many of the divers at the Rio Olympics appeared to be nude. Did the television network know that they were creating a sexy optical illusion? Perhaps that was their plan to attract more viewers. Either way, now it's time for those classic optical illusions that I promised to show you. The first optical illusion is about foregrounds and backgrounds. The words you're reading now are the foreground, and the white paper is the background. Your brain knows the words are in the foreground, and the paper is in the background. Otherwise, you wouldn't recognize the words. We can easily confuse the brain, and the most famous example of this kind of confusion is the face and vase drawing. Take a look for yourself. Your brain isn't able to decide if the white is the foreground or the background. As a result, you see two faces. Then a moment later, you see a vase. Most people see one and then the other and continue to alternate between them. You might feel dizzy if you look at it too long. The next example is about size. Find the two orange circles in the center in the picture below. The two orange circles are exactly the same size, but your brain probably tells you that the circle on the right is larger. Actually, the relative size of the circles is unimportant. If the surrounding circles are closer to the center circle will appear larger. As the surrounding circles move away, the center circle slowly appears smaller. To your left is another size illusion. The two lines appear to be different lengths. In fact, both lines are exactly the same length. The lines appear different lengths because of their tails and heads. What's more, there is another oddity. Draw a small dot at the midpoint of either of the lines. Now use a ruler, and you'll discover that your dot is probably not in the middle. Most people draw the dot off-center, closer to one of the tails or one of the heads. The next optical illusion is an impossible object. It's an easy to recognize two-dimensional object that has been changed just a little bit. This confuses the brain, and our eyes end up seeing what isn't really there. It's just another optical illusion. This illusion happens because the brain automatically tries to understand objects as three-dimensional, and this causes the problem. Look at the cubes to the right. This is a 2D drawing that your brain wants to convert to 3D. But this object can't possibly exist. It doesn't make sense in a 3D world. The next optical illusion uses motion. The stable drawings seem to move. This is the same way that movies work. If our brains weren't so easily tricked, then we wouldn't have movies. Don't look directly at the circles. Look off to the side. The circles should begin moving. For even more movement, try blinking your eyes. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Maybe more when it's an optical illusion. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. To purchase a copy of today's lesson, including the audio recording, a PDF of the lesson, and answer key, send email to lucylanguage@icloud.com for more details.